Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into harsh. 19 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Gruff, which means of a voice rough and low in pitch. Gruff. For example, a gruff male voice bade them enter. Number 2. Dissonant, which means lacking harmony. Dissonant. For example, irregular, dissonant chords. Number 3. Raucous, which means making or constituting a disturbingly harsh and loud noise. Raucous. For example, a hilariously raucous hen night. Number 4. Grating, which means sounding harsh and unpleasant. Grating. For example, pushing his chair from the table with a grating noise. Number 5. Guttural, which means of a speech sound produced in the throat. Guttural. For example, he heard guttural shouts in a foreign language. Number 6. Discordant, which means of sounds harsh and jarring because of a lack of harmony. Discordant. For example, the singers continued their discordant chanting. Number 7. Glaring, which means giving out or reflecting a strong or dazzling light. Glaring. For example, the glaring lights. Number 8. Garish, which means obtrusively bright and showy. Garish. For example, garish shirts in all sorts of colors. Number 9. Strident, which means grating. Strident. For example, a strident voice interrupted the consultation. Number 10. Cacophonous, which means involving or producing a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Cacophonous. For example, cacophonous rock music blared from the speakers. Number 11. Loud, which means producing or capable of producing much noise. Loud. For example, they were kept awake by loud music. Number 12. Hoarse, which means of a person's voice sounding rough and harsh, typically as the result of a sore throat or of shouting. Hoarse. For example, their voices were hoarse from shouting. Number 13. Metallic, which means of sound resembling that produced by metal objects striking each other. Metallic. For example, a metallic sound. Number 14. Vulgar, which means lacking sophistication or good taste. Vulgar. For example, the decor showed that one could be lavish without being vulgar. Number 15. Brassy, which means sounding like a brass musical instrument. Brassy. For example, brassy music. Number 16. Gaudy, which means extravagantly bright or showy, typically so as to be tasteless. Gaudy. For example, he wears cheap, gaudy clothes. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button,